when you're hooking up with a girl, does she typically like it when you just get straight down to business, or does she like foreplay? Does she like to be teased? Does she like it when things move slow and then build up to more intense? As
I
a
don't really,
general rule, of
I
course,
yeah, yeah. And
I
generally, I
course
don't
say
care.
I couldn't tell you because I don't ask.
you don't care.
Yeah,
So you don't care
No.
if the woman
yeah,
likes foreplay or she likes it
No,
to
no, no.
build
The
up
only time I care
slow.
for a woman likes
yeah,
foreplay or anything else is when she becomes my girlfriend or
yeah.
wife.
Okay,
Any
so
woman
you
before that, I don't give a
compartmentalize
shit.
girls into girls that are worthy of you giving energy and effort to, and girls
Yes,
you're just
I
going to
agree.
treat them
I
however you
agree.
want
absolutely.
to.
Yes, she has to earn. A
I
woman
agree
has to
because
earn everything.
women will do that to you. They do that to you too.
It
They
doesn't
will,
make
they
it
will, they
right.
won't, they will not do certain
Two
things for
wrongs,
you. They
two
won't do
wrongs don't
things
make
for
a
you
right.
that's not your. No, no. What I'm saying is that that's the philosophy of someone taking care of themselves. You got to take care of you.
Okay,
You
I
have to.
believe in taking care of myself, right? But I also don't believe in taking care of myself to the detriment of others. So you guys don't care at all if a girl likes
Detriment.
foreplay or whatever, unless
It's not a
she's your
detriment.
girlfriend.
No. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think
So
if a
let me ask
woman
you
met,
this though: why
hold on,
why is it so much of a stretch to think if women like foreplay and a buildup as a general rule, they also like it when you just get down to business.
but
Sometimes, let's
a
be real, right?
blaze?
But in general, women like sex that's a little bit slower, builds up. Why
You
wouldn't they
think
like the
so? You
game
think
and the
women like
process to be more?
slow? You
That's
think
not
that?
true. That's not true.
Yeah,
Where did we
yeah,
come
they
up with
do.
this science?
They
Women just broke.
wait. As a general rule, and studies and science show this, women get in more to foreplay. They like a buildup, right?
Really?
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
so
no,
you know,
listen.
so you know what
There,
foreplay
I'm
would be for me?
generalizing. I'm generalizing, of course. There are women that like to just get down to business. But what I'm saying
No.
is it that much of a stretch to think that women also, in general, like a more nuanced process? Do they like
Okay,
the
so a
game, the
blaze. Let me
courtship
ask you a
process?
question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If a woman met Drake, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, and then the Trey Songz of them say, "Hey, come behind here." They grabbed them, bend them over, fucked them, and said, "Peace out." You think they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I'm so mad that Trey Songz didn't give me no foreplay." They don't care. They just like the fact that they got 5 minutes with Trey Songz,
Yeah,
meaning they like the fact they
I
got
think
5 minutes
the
with the man they
majority of
wanted to be
women,
with.
because the majority of women understand the game better than guys do. The
Okay.
majority of women know what they're getting into if they hook up with a guy like this. So they're not
Okay,
shocked if the
exactly.
guy
So
just hits it and
if
flips
they're
it.
hooking up with a guy like me, they know that I don't give a shit. You
Okay,
understand? And that they
so
should be lucky to even
here,
be in my bedroom
let me
and
throw a
lucky
little
to
side.
suck my dick and lucky for me to even breathe on them. That's what I'm trying to
Oh
say. So
man.
why would I be sitting there trying to, hey,
Girls are
let me see what you
let
like and if you want
Mr.
foreplay
Lucario,
and do you
Mr.
want a
Lucario.
marshmallow? Like I don't give a fuck about that
Mr.
shit.
Lucario, come on, man. Girls are
Okay, so
lucky if
I
you
actually I want
breathe
to
on.
jump in on this
Yes,
specifically
a
Wait.
because
woman is
Mr.
lucky
Lucky if
if
Lucario,
I
you.
fucking look her
you said on
direction.
the
Hell
last
fucking yeah.
live stream that
Oh
you would
man. Let
specifically
me
go
ask you
for a
this.
woman who
Let me
was
ask you
multiple
this.
points less attractive
Hold
just
up.
because she was on your program like that.
Mr.
So if we
Say
want
that
to
Lucario.
again.
talk about getting nines and tens,
What's a 9 and 10,
if they're
Jordan?
And a
we're
10.
talking strictly physical in
No,
terms of
that's what
her
I'm saying. What
appearance,
is a
I think
9 and
most
10?
men care
Jordan,
about.
what's a
No,
9
no,
and
we're
10?
isolating just talking physical. If you want the most attractive girls in the world, they're
Oh,
probably not all
Okay,
going to
Jordan, what's
believe
the
that they should worship the ground you walk on off of rip. So you probably need to build your value somehow.
Oh
Bill,
my
what,
God,
Fair enough.
Jordan.
Mr. Lucario.
Jordan, what is a
Mr.
9 or
Lucario.
10?
what is a
Mr.
nine?
We're
What
talking
Lucario.
Give us an
strictly in
example.
terms of physical
is that?
appearance.
That's what I'm saying. Give us an example of a 9 or
Let
10.
me explain. Let me explain what
Margot
a
Robbie.
niner. Let me explain what a
Who?
nine or a 10 is really quick.
Margot
And then I
Robbie
have
and
to
Wolf of
ask
Wall
you
Street.
something, Mr.
Okay, so
Lucario.
Wait, real quick, Blake. So Margot Robbie's a 9 or 10 to you because if
You.
I don't like white women, how the fuck is she a 9 or 10?
We're talking specifically in this role or whatever, but I think most men would agree that she's an
I don't
attractive
think we.
girl.
I
Would we
don't think
not
we
agree on
can. I
that?
don't think we can generalize women when it comes to
Can't,
looks. Like you,
can't do
like
that.
men
No,
like what they
you
like.
can. There is literally a science to
No,
Nah,
attractiveness.
There's
there's
no
not.
science
Nah,
to
there's
it.
not.
Yes, there
Nah, there's
is.
not.
No,
There's
there
no
just
science to it,
is.
man.
It's facial
No,
symmetry.
There's
You
no.
can
science.
literally
There's no science.
composite a
It's
picture
So
of
wait,
Oh
100
Jordan,
my
different
God.
Jordan,
people, and she looks attractive.
Jordan, could any man on earth tell you that the girl you're with is not attractive to you?
No, because I only date eights and up.
you
No,
don't.
but what I'm saying is that right. So you saying this girl you're with is an 8. So who's gonna tell you you're wrong for saying she's
Right.
an 8? Nobody, because that's who you like. I could look at your girl and say she's a 4.
Yeah, because you might have a flat ass and might be
Okay,
skinny.
but on the whole, most of these
See,
men, I think
Not
we can
Can
all
I
as
ask for?
men
Can I
So
generally
ask
agree
for
on
why do you
60
worry about what
seconds?
other men
I
think?
want to hear
I want
Blaze.
to request
Can I
60.
hear
Go
Blaze?
ahead,
Let
Blake.
me hear Blaze on what is a 9 or a 10.
I'm gonna. I want
I'm
to
looking forward to this.
request. I want to request 60 seconds really quick. Okay. Can I bust
Oh,
out another 60-second one?
time card.
No.
Here we
So
go.
check this
Time
out.
card.
Okay. there is the whole lover versus provider debate, right? The idea that when women want to just hook up and have fun, they hook up with a lover. When they want to settle down and have kids, they're looking for someone who's more of a provider that has resources and so forth, right? There's some science to back this lover provider thing up, right? Now, here's an interesting piece of that. The more attractive that a woman thinks she is compared to other women doesn't mean she actually is more attractive than these other women. She needs only think she's more attractive than these other women. The more she thinks she's attractive compared to other women, the more she starts to demand the best of both worlds for both a long-term partner and short-term hookup. So if she thinks she's a 9 or 10, she wants a guy that's both the lover and the provider for hookups, and she wants that kind of guy for a long-term relationship as well. So I don't like to categorize according to 9s and 10s, but there's a little bit of science to support what I just said.
There's no science to it, Eric. Let me get Blaze. Blaze, check it out. It's basically this. You like what you like. I have no right, nor you or anybody has a right to tell another man what a 9 or 10 is. That's disingenuous. That's fucked up. You like what you like. So again, a 9 or 10 could be someone that has a thick, fat ass, you know what I mean? And for some white guys who don't have enough dick, they be like, man, her butt's too big to say. Like, that's disgusting. So it's not the 9 to 10 of you, and I can respect that. There are some guys that like fat women, some guys that like skinny women. Everybody likes what they like, but to sit there and generalize and go off of your interpretation of a 9 and 10 for these young men is really fucked up, because you're saying it's got to be what I feel a 9 or a 10 is. What is wrong? They're allowed to like what they like, but the problem that you guys are having, okay, you can walk up and have this social circle talk and you can do all this stuff, but that's not even a game. That's your problem. Y'all are just talking to women. The game starts when you use this thing on the street called a mouthpiece. And if you don't have a mouthpiece, all you're going to do is ask dumb, boring ass questions to show you don't know how to fuck and you don't have experience. So I'm asking you two men, I'm asking you, what the fuck do you talk to these women